Next topic will be how to post in IG and in Facebook by Sen. Okay,
Wow.
let's go. Are you ready? Okay, ready na? Okay, so palakpak for Sen.
Okay, so okay. Hello, everybody. Good
Hi,
morning.
Sin.
Okay, so wait. There. Share. Okay. Wait. How do I
Play, play. Yeah, there.
play?
Yeah.
No, there you go. Okay. All right. So my topic for this afternoon is Facebook and Instagram for your Amway business. So of course, I am no expert at this, but during the whole quarantine, my main goal really was to understand and to be comfortable with what I want to post in my Facebook and my Instagram social media accounts. Since the whole COVID has got people being online more, so this is the perfect time for us to really explore what we can do with our social media accounts. So I'm just gonna share a few basics, guidelines, and then hopefully inspirations for you to be able to start your online journey, which you already are. Pero now, hopefully, it will be more purposeful to really grow our following. So, next. Yeah. So our responsibility as ABOs, we have to be truthful, accurate, and not misleading with any communications regarding the Amway opportunity, Amway product, Amway services. Amway may require an ABO to remove, recall, retract, delete, amend, or take other actions in relation to his or her digital communications. So the last thing we want is for Amway to call us or message us to please take down your post, di ba? So that's why we need to know what we can post and what we cannot post, or what we can do, what we cannot do in the digital world. And it's important for us to know this since we want to be able to grow our business online. If what we know is not um, enough for to guide our downlines, they might end up doing things that are not in line with the guidelines of Amway. Yeah. So we have allowed and not allowed. So it's very basic naman. So online communities. So online communities are Facebook groups, mostly Facebook groups lang naman. Viber groups, Line, WeChat, all those. Those are online communities. So if you build your online community, you can whoever is in your online community, you can talk to them, you can reach out to them, share your business opportunity, share your Amway products. That's okay. So there is no rules being broken with that. If that online community is of your own, how do I say, if you're the one who created the online community, but if you're joining an online community that someone created, you also have to be mindful on the rules of that online community. Next, any digital content that the ABO has control over, the ABO can freely promote their Amway business. So, for example, I post like what I posted. I posted my unboxing video of eSpring. After that, if someone commented on my post, I can reach out to them. Like, hi, oh, this is so nice. Okay, so for example, someone posted or commented. That person, I can message them privately. Like, hi, are you interested with the eSpring? I can show you more like that. But if Ina saw my post and then commented, hi, I'm also a distributor of Amway. You can message me. That's not allowed because that was not Ina's post. That was not Ina's
That is
content.
cheating.
What?
Cheating.
yeah, yeah, something like that. Okay, so you can share also. For example, Ina wants to share my post. It's okay as long as you ask for permission as well. So the whole um It's basically just the etiquette of the whole content. There. Next. Okay. Communicating with someone who follows you or is a friend, Facebook friend, or comments on any content you posted, you can talk to them. You can share your opportunity with them. But okay, that's not allowed na lang yan. So that's your basic guideline. So if you have a pre-existing relationship now is friend in Facebook, or you commented on my Facebook post, that's a relationship already. That's considered a relationship in terms of the digital world. Okay. And then, so those are the public posts. And then for private posts naman, for example, in our group chat. So what we can share in our group chat are ABO training organization, promotion info, event dates, tickets, and pricing. So we're not really allowed to post, for example, Mr. Markley's event. We can share it during the event, right? Like a picture with Mr. Markley, or a picture of me, selfie of me getting ready for Mr. Markley's event. That's okay. But we cannot really post the ticket price of Mr. Markley's event, isn't it? It's not allowed. It's more of PM me for details, or ask me how you can attend, something like that. So there are certain details that we have to be careful when we're posting. Okay. Okay, next. Oh, okay. My laptop is hanging for a while. There. So, those are the allowed. So it's basically just a guideline na you can follow. As long as the content is yours, you have control over it, then you can, basically can message anybody who comments. What's not allowed is spam. So what do we consider spam? Spam is like, kunwari, you're working in Globe. So in Globe, you have access to so many numbers, so many emails, and then you start sending everybody, hi, I'm Sen, I'm doing Amway, I want to invite you to my opportunity. Okay. My message was not bad, but I am not allowed to do that since they are not my friends or they don't really know me. So that's considered spam. Next, promoting your Amway business on another person's content, like what I mentioned kanina. So if you like for example, another group's Amway post, or even your downlines post, or even your uplines post, it's okay to commend them, congratulate them, encourage them, but never ever try to steal their light, or try to steal their post for your, like what May said, like it's like cheating, diba? And then sending digital communication with strangers. So I'm not sure if you've experienced this, but lately I've been receiving invites from people I don't know. And then when I check their profile, they're usually selling something. So they're selling then. So to me, it's very awkward. And I don't like it because I don't know you. So looking at your profile, I'm going to see you're selling stuff. So chances are you're gonna try to sell to me because we have no relationship whatsoever. So us as ABOs, we need to have that integrity to not do those kinds of things as well, because it really comes off as hard selling, which is not something you want to build your relationship on. Yeah. LOS information. So LOS is basically your Amway info. So please don't share that. Pre-launch, management changes, internal communication for Amway. So these are things that should be kept under the radar. So you can talk about that with your group, but as much as possible, no traces of it. Like, when you share it, be careful who you share it to, because we don't really know where it might end up. It might end up in a public post that's not supposed to be seen. They're gonna trace it back to you, and they're gonna, penalize you for it. Yeah. So those are just the allowed and not allowed points that I wanted to share. So far, am I okay? Am I talking too fast?
Yes, okay. Next.
Yeah. So prices of products is number one. Prices of products and promotions unless from Amway's official public post. So we have the promotion for the month end or for May. As long as Amway posted it in its official page, then you can share. So, because sometimes there's a post, diba? Like, buy 3,500 worth, you get 200 pesos discount, something like that. So the amounts given there was from the Amway page itself. So it's not you. So that's okay. You can share that. But if you share, for example, Amway posted XS. So we're trying to get people to try XS. So if you share Amway's post, so that's okay because that's Amway's post. But you put a price on it, then that's not allowed. So that's the you have to be conscious about that because you think it's okay, it's Amway's post naman, but you put a price on that, so it's not allowed. Even in your own post, you shouldn't put prices as well. Always personal message. Then okay, my laptop. Please work with me. It's not. Next. There you go. Okay. So next is advertising. So how can we advertise our business? Most of us here are employees. We have downlines as well who have their own businesses, like me. So I did not introduce myself again. I'm Sen. I'm so bad at the introduction. Background a little. So I'm Sen. I am a co-owner of Mr. Butler Home Services. So we do basically home services, cleaning, um, handyman services, um, errands. Now we're doing online groceries, stuff like that. So when you say blending other communities or business, I would use myself as an example. Kasi medyo it's a little parang thin line between allowed and not allowed. Okay? So example, I have my personal account. Mr. Butler has his own personal account, business account. So one point here is do not post together with other MLM business. So for example, I'm sure you have downlines who are members of other MLMs, right? Other direct selling businesses. So they might try to post Amway because they're so excited, but they're also posting other direct selling businesses. So you have to tell them na this is not allowed because it might confuse the audience since they might think that for example, on the photo is double X. So they post about double X, but they're under Avon or something like that. So it might send the wrong message to the audience. So that's why it's not encouraged to post. If you're, for example, you are also an Avon business owner. Next is financial products. Like, I think most of you also have friends who are selling insurance. So if they are selling insurance, chances are it's not a good idea for them to also share Amway products on their same business account. Because if it's a personal account, then it's okay. But if it's a business account, it's a totally different game plan altogether. Yeah. Controversial business, like those that cover politics, religion, mentoring, lifestyle coaching, public speaking. Even I was shocked na you cannot ask lifestyle coaches to post on their business as well. I'm not really sure 100% on the reasons of this, but I think if may correct me if I'm wrong. I think because they have so much influence in the person, so it could confuse that I'm only a public speaker because I'm doing Amway. Parang ganon nga tayo. So if you have a prospect who is a lifestyle coach or is a public speaker, better if he promotes Amway in his personal account, not in his business account, because most of them have business accounts as well. Like in my case, I do not post Amway products in Mr. Butler's account. I only post Amway products in my personal account. So not to confuse your audience or your followers. scams, obviously. You don't want to associate Amway with scams because that would really destroy the reputation of the brand. Yeah. So after the guidelines, we're gonna go to how to use Facebook and Instagram for your Amway business. So most of us are already using both accounts for Amway, and I'm assume all of us have Facebook and Instagram, correct? So
Some maybe.
okay. So some of the basics lang. So when you're posting a photo, make sure it is not blurred. It is well lighted and it is relatable. So when you say relatable, um, something that your audience can relate to. So if for me, it's very easy. I post about my kids. I post about workouts, my workouts. I post about um, plants outside like this. They're all relatable because since we're in COVID, people now are planting. People now are working out. Most of my friends have kids, so it's those are topics that are very relatable. Yeah. So for you, you can also identify which ones you want to post. And then post with a purpose. The purpose doesn't always have to be about business. So the tricky part is we want to influence our friends or strangers to be our business partner, but we cannot keep on posting about businesses only because that's gonna we're gonna look like that sales lady in the mall asking you to try their product, asking you to, mom, sit down, try our product like that. That would be you in the digital world if all we post about is business. So, like what Ate Donita has been doing, so she's posting, drinking the ano ba yung protein and the body key like that. So this is nice, right? So she's just basically sharing her lifestyle. Yeah. And I'm not sure if this is the same problem with everybody, but it was a problem with me. I didn't really know what to post or how to post Amway products. So, decide on what you are willing to post and you are willing to post. Not everybody are comfortable posting pictures of their kids. That's fine. But some are. This helps you to minimize the brain work on what to post next, or if the moment you're in is something you should post. Di ba sometimes when you're eating in a restaurant, it's okay to post photos of your food once in a while. Or when you see something funny, you think, oh, this is a really nice moment I want to share with the world. So that's what you take at your phone, and then you can decide later if you want to post it or not. But basically, if you're not used to posting like me, it becomes a chore. Parang, oh, do I have to take picture? Do I have to take video? So I have something to post. That's me. So I'm not sure if you're feeling the same way, but that's really me. So it's really a struggle for me to post photos um, in social media. So like now, that's what I really decide on. So what am I willing to post? What am I not willing to post? So that when I recognize when I'm in that moment, like I have a funny moment or I have a funny face of my kids, yeah, okay, that's the things I'm willing to post. So I just take a picture and then I share it to social media because it's just something funny. So examples I put are yun nga, workout, kids, parts of my house, not all of it, or not willing to post a photo of me or video of me crying or singing. There are some people who are very comfortable showing videos of them crying or of them singing, and that's no problem. But remember, you don't have to do all those things. At the end of the day, your social media is yours. So do with it whatever you want and make it yours. Like really brand it to who you are, who you want to share to the digital world. Okay. So if you're not comfortable posting videos, you can start with stories. So we have IG stories, FB stories. What's great about them is even if you don't, even if your video is not that nice, it's okay. At least you practice. Diba? It's only gonna be around for 24 hours and then it's gone. So it's the best way for you to start being comfortable sharing videos. But it has been proven by most influencers that videos are one of the best ways to grow your following in a tasteful manner that may add value or entertainment. So, ayaw man natin, we may not want to post videos at all. Pero if we want to grow our following, it is something na we have to try to do. Okay? It's gonna look funny at first, or you're gonna feel awkward at first. So that's why now when I post videos of me working out, I use time lapse. Like you make it really really fast. So it's less to me it's less embarrassing. So that's how I cope with it. Or sorry commercial. Um and then I've learned also to um be vulnerable, because I remember what's this Joyce. So Joy shared that it's nice to show your vulnerability in your feed. Okay, so to you that may be crying. To me, it's working out with sweaty and like looking so tired. But it's okay because it's relatable. Not everyone, not everyone can post a workout video, but maybe with me sharing another video that may relate to someone, or someone may relate to me, oh, she works out pala even if she's so payat, stuff like that. So that may be something na relatable to me, so they might like, maybe I want to follow her. So those are the things that we want to ignite with our post. We don't post just like, I'm gonna post this because it's a flower, and then what if it's a flower, right? Unless you have a really nice caption for that is funny or again relatable, then go ahead and post. But if you're going to grow your business with social media, you really need to understand what your brand is and what you want to show to the world. Yeah. So I share with this one. These are tips and influencer accounts that I copy. The first one is how to use your Instagram account, or if you want to create a business account, she shares like how you can make it more secure, or how you can share to more than one social media account if you have many, stuff like that. So I can share this with you later. Marina De Giovanni, she's an influencer, so I follow her because she literally grew her Instagram account by she videos everything she does. But of course, not naman everything like you took a shower or something. She shares her dog. She shares how much she loves shopping, stuff like that. And then she talks about confidence. Yeah, so that's why I follow her, because she talks about confidence. And confidence is something that I really want to work on with myself. Tanya Kirkpatrick, she is also in network marketing. She's successful there, and I enjoy her feed because it's something that we can do as well. She works out. She works out with her kids. She shows results uh, of her routine of what she's drinking, which is something that most of us don't do. Or when we do not do it in a very Instagrammable way, di ba? So there. So these are some of the examples we have for Instagram and Facebook. So this one, the first four, I just got them from Amway. So you can follow them. You can copy them, and then show the people or show the world um, who is Donita, who is Ate Vec. Because with Mary May, she shares about her travel. Right now, the travel we can share is to work, to Amway shop, to rally, something like that. Yeah. So she can share about her travel. So us, even if we cannot travel, doesn't mean we don't have anything to share. You can share about anything you want as long as it is with a purpose. You're sharing despite having to compute 5 times before going to the shop. It's okay because I believe in Amway, stuff like that. So you're showing your commitment to the business. And then my last slide is progress is perfection. So even if you don't get it the first time, you're not gonna get the correct angle of your face the first time. You're not gonna get the right video the first time. It's okay as long as you keep going. And also, try to identify things that you are passionate about other than Amway. But you can relate to Amway. Like exercising, cooking, because you can cook with protein. And then you drink vitamins after what you cook, stuff like that. Cleaning the house, because you have LOC and dish trap, stuff like this. So, there. And then that is my presentation. So I hope you learned anything or one thing at least.
Apalakpak. Thank you, Sen.
Welcome.
Hopefully everyone have the idea now and then can improve your posting. Okay, try to post more. Whatever you just post story. You can attract more follower and then even relate or not relate to Amway, but right now is the good timing for you to post and practice because we getting into the new normal, diba? So social media is more important, no?